Hey Chris, what are you doing? Come play a game with me.
I'm just setting up Jaws the Lion for a remote live stream.
Chris, we finished playing Jaws of the Lion.
Oh yeah. Oh, hang on.
We finished that last week.
What are you playing?
I'm gonna play Black Rose Wars Rebirth.
I'll play this. Sure. Oh, this is the we played this before. This is the skirmish game, right? This is more fun when we had 3.
You're right. Michael, come play a game with us.
Do what?
Come play a game with us.
I'm kind of busy. I'm playing Resident Evil.
God, he's still doing that. The stream is over.
No, I'm just scared. I gotta get better than the start.
Michael, we finished the Resident Evil streams. Come over here. Come over a
What are you
second.
playing? Oh, is it a nice friendly co-op?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll play.
You
can't wait.
You promised to play?
Yeah.
Okay, we're all trying to kill each other.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready Steady Play, where we're playing the new game from Ludus Magnus Studios.
Hello.
I'm Mike.
Yay.
And this is Chris.
Hi.
And this is Michael.
Hello.
And we're going to play Black Rose Wars Rebirth. This is a prototype version that was sent to me by Ludus Magnus Studios to make a rules video with, so I thought we'd play it as well, because I like to play games.
Yeah, not just explain rules.
Not just explain rules.
Occasionally he plays them.
It's true. I mean, if I had my way, I would just teach games.
Yeah, I know.
But, occasionally I'm forced to play them by these guys. Particularly Michael, who's a big fan of this kind of game.
Michael's like, I haven't played a skirmish game in a while.
I haven't played any game in a while.
I haven't left the house in a while. I've just been very busy.
Yeah, I've been very busy. I've had this really long project on.
Yeah.
Which I've been working on.
It's been taking a while, yeah.
Yeah, it's nearly done though, so I had a bit of time to pop over.
That's good. Well, I'm glad you made some progress. Hey, Chris, can you get the box?
You think... Ugh.
We're very prepared and professional. So this is the top of the box, and it's all shiny, and it's got a rose on it. And then it's got this indented side here. But mainly, it's because we actually need to open this up using our incredible skills to get the minis out.
Teamwork.
You're in charge of the minis here, so... Here we go, look at that, miniatures.
Why would you do this?
Do you like miniatures?
We're idiots.
There's a camera there, too. Well, really, we just need this tray, though, because so there's your 4th player color. There's space for 6 players in here, but the other players are not available currently.
Some of these miniatures look cool. I mean, they all look cool, but some look particularly cool.
So, for those of you who have no idea what this is, Black Rose Wars... You know what this is. Look, I was like, I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on.
So where you are? Where am I?
Someone you can trust. Okay, just trust.
Don't know if I
That's what someone I couldn't trust would say.
Exactly.
But yes,
You've never betrayed me at all, ever.
I would never betray you. And you can trust me not
Unlike
to.
certain patrons we can mention.
You know who you are. We're talking about some gameplay from our Patreon meetup at the UK Games Convention, where we got to play games with some patrons of the show. So if you like this content, please consider checking out the Patreon initiative. And that's all I'm going to say about it. So what we're doing here is we're playing Black Rose Wars Rebirth, which is a skirmish battling board game. It is a new standalone core set. It can be played on its own. You can also play it with all of the stuff from the original core set, so you can combine them. They're completely interchangeable. But what it is this is the Black Rose Lodge. It's a battle arena. It's controlled by the Black Rose entity, which is a magical deity that is in charge of appointing a Grand Master of the Schools of Magic. And so we are going to impress this entity by killing each other in spectacular fashion, and also by rebuilding the lodge through the act of using magic to kill each other. And that's because the lodge was destroyed in the last Black Rose Wars saga, and now it's all destroyed. It's been falling into ruin, and the entity has just now sort of begun to rise up out of its slumber, and so it calls us forth to battle once more, and that's what we're going to be doing, which is, of course, why Michael's so keen to get started with the murder.
Answer the call of the Black Rose Lodge.
So we've got 6...
I'll do the tidying.
Michael's like, well, you should like this because essentially through the act of killing each other, we're cleaning up.
Yeah.
You can see the destroyed side of the lodge here, but on the back side of each one of these tiles, there's a nice, shiny, clean side.
Oh, I'm
I
on
didn't
it.
know that.
You can see these are all overgrown.
Yeah.
So
cool.
you're just going to have to get on with cleaning. If there is a deck in the original set that's actually specializing in flipping these room tiles over. In the original set, of course, you're causing instability, which destroys the rooms, and you get points for spectacular explosions. In this one, we are repairing the rooms, still using instability, but we'll get points for doing that. So I don't know if there's a spell deck here that's particularly good at that. We'll have to find out.
Can't wait.
So, Chris, you seem
I
to
know I
have
am
already picked your mage.
Yes, well, I decided I wanted to be the Phantom of the Opera. Which,
Ooh, it's
see
got
if-
green.
Yeah, this is the camera sometimes has a bit of a fight with things that are highly reflective.
So this gentleman's wearing a blue mask on one side of his face, which reminded me of Eric from Phantom of the Opera. So I thought I'd be him.
I thought it was called Phantom.
In the book, his name's Eric.
Ah.
And a bit of theatre trivia for you there. Actually, technically, it's literary trivia. But anyway, also he has he's got 3 juggling. Well, I assume are juggling balls. They're obviously not, but I decided they're juggling balls. So he practices one-handed juggling, and he has a walking cane in the other. So he just embodies a lot of the things I like about being alive. I like wearing a mask on one half of my face only. I like juggling, and I like walking canes. They look very dignified. So I saw a lot of myself in Baron Doria.
he's got a cool goatee beard.
Yeah, I also
you guys
have
can
a
see
beard
the,
of sorts. So
The other side here. This
Walking
is
canes.
for the original Black Rose
I
Wars.
don't have a walking cane, sadly.
Very Liberty X, 2002.
So that's that other side there. You can see these are double-sided, so you can fully integrate this with the original. So Michael, we need to pick some wizards, some mages.
I assumed because he had the blue mask that I was just meant to be him. Because in the old game, it was in the original Black Rose Wars, it was color. Each was color specific, wasn't it?
Yes.
The Nero
So
was always red.
this is an innovation that came with the Seder box, which was the stretch goals from the first campaign. If you've got the original core set, you'll note that the mage sheets, as they're called, have the characters printed on them. If you have the Seder box from the original set, it replaced them with these. So you had 4 of these in the player colors, and then a whole deck of these mage characters that you could just pop in. And they've decided to carry that innovation over for the second campaign, so that they can do a whole bunch of mages without printing a million mage sheets.
But my mistake meant I got to be Phantom, so I don't care.
Yeah, well, and Baron's preferred school of magic is the Nightmare School here,
blue.
which is blue.
So
it all syncs up. It's like they planned this.
I am Baron Doria.
All right, so here's an out of focus mage.
Arianne.
So this is Arianne. She is a some kind of mage.
She also looks like she's got a disfiguration. Is she also Phantom of the Opera?
She's also the Phantom of the Opera, and she's wearing war paint. And
It's wall paint. Okay, it's not disfiguration, it's wall paint.
I think I assume.
She also has a pair of embroidery scissors.
Yeah, well, that's because she's a technomancer, and she makes techno undead.
She obviously stitches them together.
She also has an album coming out,
That's
right?
cool. I know they're embroidery scissors.
She's also got a dance album coming out.
Deborah started doing a lot of embroidery over the last 18 months. I'm not sure why. She had a lot
grande.
more free time. And,
I thought they looked like cuticle scissors.
no, they're definitely embroidery scissors.
Yeah,
I
'cause
can
they're
tell
very
from
long.
the size.
Yeah.
I can tell from their size. I'm an expert on embroidery scissors now.
You should listen to Chris's embroidery podcast.
If you're gonna plug a podcast, why don't you name the right one?
I think it's called Restitched something. So Arianne is the technomancer, and she uses these spells to upgrade her undead evocations. But as you know from Black Rose Wars, if you've played, and if you don't know, these are the 6 schools of magic for our game. But there are many more if you have the other sets. There will probably be many more involved in this campaign. And you can, of course, choose any 6 sets to bring into the game, but any wizard can at any time just help themselves to some spells from any set. So if you want to get some robot legs, that option's always open to you.
I mean, I don't need rubber legs because I have a mask and a cane.
That's true.
The cane means I can walk perfectly. I've got 3 legs effectively already.
Can I have the other wizards?
Yeah, of course you can.
So we've got Gramigna next.
Grandma.
Grandma. She's not a nice grandma. She's actually a witch who casts hexes. So hexing is a school of magic, and they're essentially debuffs. And if she debuffs you, you'll have this penalty that you have to deal with. And of course, she can actually trigger these to do damage to you and things like that. So that's a nasty old school of magic
She
over
also
there.
has a walking stick, so she's pretty cool.
And
Like the scary lady from Resident Evil 8.
Oh my god! Well, it's no spoilers. We know who that turned out to be.
Rikkart.
That's the wrong side. For our game, it's the wrong side.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
He is a man with a Rubik's Cube and a couple of very small throwing knives and far too many buckles on his cape.
Yep, and moments ago he was getting very frustrated with his Rubik's Cube and his eyeliner ran a bit, but now he's solved it and he's extremely pleased.
Yeah, that's also why he recently stabbed himself in the leg in frustration as well. As you will see in the minute.
And the arm, and the forehead.
No. In a minute you will see he's literally stabbed himself in the leg.
Oh.
Oh my god, literally he has.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
He's some kind of flagellant or something. Maybe I'll play this character if I'm willing to do this to myself. Imagine what I'll do to you.
I don't want to be friends with you.
That's fine.
And that's completely reasonable.
You can blow him up, it's fine.
Do you know what? That's fine. In this day and age, it's not safe to have friends.
So who do you guys want to play as?
Well, I actually, in a practice game that Michael and I had, I played Grimigna, and while I thought that was interesting, I quite like the idea of alchemy and technomancy as schools of magic to explore. So I'm probably going to... he's all about agony, of course he is. Agony is a school of magic that comes with this special mechanism called pain. And basically, when you cast spells from the Agony School of Magic, the Black Rose entity will do damage to you. So you essentially hurt yourself in order to hurt your enemies more grievously.
Now the knife makes sense.
The entity is taking control of Rikkart. But the other sort of thing about this is, of course, that Chris and Michael won't get any points, nor will I. Whoever takes the Agony Magic, they will... The Black Rose damage will not award points to anyone but the Black Rose itself. So he's all about agony. Grimigna was all about hexes, and Arianne was about technomancy. So alchemy and shamanic magic are kind of our outliers here in that they're not... And the reason we know that these things are associated with these characters is because each character has a set of sort of custom mage spells here. So you can see this is Rickart's inherent spell. He'll start with one of these cards and unlock the other two as the game goes on, but they're all the same. And... they're agony spells, which we know because the colors match. There's actually an agony symbol. It's behind his head, though, and it's quite hard to see. But that's an improvement over the first game, because the first game, it doesn't have any iconography. You just have to tell by the colors. So this new iconography is very helpful.
I like.
So who do you want to be?
Well, who would you like to be, Michael?
I think I'm going to be the badass chick, the Ariana Grande. Other pop stars are available.
Okay. Ariana Grande.
Alright, so you get the miniature there and you pop her on her base.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be Rikkart then. And I'll start with Agony. And I will cause you to
Do I have to be... Oh no.
I really don't like how agony works.
You can choose any starting school. So you're not locked into the school that combines with your character's inherent spell, but
What am I meant to be?
she's a technomancer.
Oh, which is that one? The grey.
Technological magic.
But-
So what do we do first?
I'll be great at-
Let's read Michael what technomancy is, because he should probably know as a technomancer.
Techno.
Some spells... I shall show you also what the card says at home, so you're not left out. Some spells of this school assign an upgrade card to the target evocation. Ooh. The upgrade card must be taken from its deck and placed next to the target's evocation card. An evocation can have a single upgrade. If a single upgrade is assigned to an evocation, the first one is discarded. If a second upgrade.
Yeah.
If a spell assigns a specific upgrade, but there are no more cards of that upgrade in the deck, the upgrade is not assigned. So, and it's got lots of symbols. Up to 6 of those 4.
Oh, good. That means I like lots of everything.
So you're going to pick one of these starting decks, Michael, which will tell you the cards that are in it, and you'll grab those 6 cards and make up your starting deck.
Okay. Sure, I'll go for upgrades.
So this school of magic uses a custom deck of upgrades, which is here, which it applies to these evocation summons here, which means you have to be aware that this deck introduces this new mechanism and then interacts with another mechanism, which is the evocations. So, of course, Michael will be more than on top of this because he's when it comes to these kinds of complex strategies, it's Michael's bread and butter, isn't it?
Oh, all day long. Ain't got nothing on you two.
I'm expecting
you two ain't got nothing on me. That's what I mean.
I'm gonna out you now. I'm expecting great things from you because you played this character in the practice round. And I feel like the lesson you should have taken away from that was to pick a different character.
To be humble. Well, I did the alchemy one last time.
It's true. You did grab the alchemy spells last time.
Only because it was green.
But you had a Technomancy starting deck, didn't you?
No.
No, you had alchemy, did you? Ah. So you are in the deep end a little bit with a deck of... I don't know why I shuffled this and then gave it to you. I need to shuffle it when you're done.
There's one here called Acidic Blood, which sounds very mean.
That sounds like Alien, doesn't it?
That's what I was thinking.
That's cool.
Is it?
Chris is just over there getting on with his life.
All right, do I need to pick these?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're having a two-way banter, so I thought I'll be productive.
How very proactive of you. Are you a mage of the proactive school?
Yeah. I've decided what I want, so I've just picked.
Do you know which... so I'll read you guys a bit about Nightmare. Nightmare's really complicated as well.
I just pick one of these, right?
Yeah, one of those two decks.
But I then pick all the cards.
Yes.
Of this
Yeah,
deck.
the six cards from the deck, yep.
Oh, there's two in Drop Tradition.
Yeah, there's many... I think there's about 4 copies of each spell in that deck.
Oh, but I only take one of
Yeah,
them.
take one of each.
Take one of each.
Ah.
So you should have 6 different
I
cards.
know what I'm doing.
Like D6. I got it.
He's gonna have us both. So this is Chris's Nightmare school, and I suppose this is mostly for those of you who are familiar with the game a bit and want to know a bit about the new schools of magic in this core set. But this Nightmare deck introduces a new kind of evocation, which has a Nightmare archetype, and they target mages. And the only one we have in this core set are Umbras. So I don't know if they're going to introduce more Nightmare type ones later on. I don't think so, but who knows? There's a big campaign, and I've only seen this core set. So this is the Umbras are applied to enemy mages. They take up their evocation spots, and if there's an evocation in that spot, the evocation is covered and can't be used. Mm-hmm. So that's bad. It's considered under the Black Rose's control. That's a good point about Umbras. In any damage they do in the evocation phase will go to the Black Rose, not to you.
If I do it during my phase?
But if you activate the Umbra, then you will get the damage.
Cool.
So, in the Black Rose, they're under Black Rose control. They activate at the start of the evocation phase under Black Rose control, so before the player with the crown, which is the first player. They're not summoned, they're assigned to a mage, and they attach to the base of the mage. You'll see the miniatures actually go onto the side of the bases and kind of follow you around. So you can actually have 3 of these things just like surrounding you, tormenting you, essentially. And they just follow you around. The only way to get rid of them is to attack them and to kill them. The assigner of the Nightmare, you put the evocation card here onto the other player's board, and it covers up the summons like I explained, and...
When a mage is defeated, all nightmares assigned to him are removed.
Yes, that's distinct, because if you are normally defeated, your evocations stay in play.
Yeah.
So that's important to note that nightmares go away, unlike...
But if I'm defeated, my nightmares stay on you.
Yes.
So if you're defeated, the nightmares that I put on you dissipate.
Yeah, essentially, by dying, I'm now not so scared of the nightmares.
Yeah, well, not for now, because you're dead.
Yeah. And I've got, of course, Agony, which is a very simple deck, because I'm a simple boy. And my spells essentially have this pain keyword on them. And whenever I cast a spell that says pain on it, I take that amount of damage from the Black Rose and put it on my character. So, there you go.
But I assume your powers are more powerful.
As a result, I do more damage with them. Right. So I can take 2 decks, actually. Here, I've got a choice between a deck...
But you could also pick a Nightmare deck, right? For example.
Yeah, I could also combo this with Nightmare or Alchemy or Technomancy. Maybe I'll get some Rogue Legs. But I can choose between Sadistic Fury and Algolagnia.
Algolagnia, yeah.
What is that?
I feel like I've encountered that word before, but I don't know what it means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. But I do... as much as I like the sound of Master of Pleasure, Visceral Fire and Peak of Agony also sound good. So I think I'll probably take the Sadistic Fury deck.
Heart of Ice.
Ooh, Heart of Ice does sound good, though. Master of Pleasure, Heart of Ice. Liquefy the Pain. Is that how you spell liquefy?
Where?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Doesn't it have an eye?
I think it does, yes.
Well, I mean, it does have an eye, but you mean a
I think
second
it
eye.
has,
Yeah. Instead of the E. Like a liquid.
Right.
Isn't it liquid?
Yeah, liquid.
Like it has two eyes.
Well,
Anyway, so you...
that's it. Game's unplayable.
So no one's using Hex, right? So I can shuffle Hex up.
Yeah, you can shuffle Hex and put it into its position there. This is the special Hex deck here. The Hex deck refers to these jinxes that we can give to other people, which are debuffs. Shamanic is all about putting out totems, and the totems are evocations, but they don't move around or hit anything. They're not monsters. They allow you to sort of set up these areas where you can take control of things and do other bits. And then there's the Alchemy deck, which is all about these magical symbols that appear on the other spells. And so if you play the spells in the right order and trigger the correct spells, you can sort of create more powerful versions. Why am I shuffling this before I built my deck? What's wrong with me?
You're watching me shuffle and you're thinking, wow, I wish I was that cool.
I wish I was that cool. Okay, so I'm going with Algolagnia then, because I like the sound of Heart of Ice and Master of Pleasure.
I think I'm gonna pick the acidic blood one.
You're fired. What's that?
I'm gonna go acidic blood one.
Yeah? So you're going to be an alien from the film Alien.
That's an awful film as well. No, actually, I really like that film. Weirdly.
I think it's overrated.
The first one?
Yeah.
No, I think it's very good for its day. It was like made in like 1970 odd.
For an extremely low
But like,
budget.
I
Yeah.
don't accept things being old as an excuse.
I must admit, there's a scene where where the captain is in the chamber. What do you call it? The ducts.
The air ducts. Everyone talks about this scene because it's aged so poorly.
I do know the scene.
And he's in the suit, isn't he? And he's like turns the light on, and he turns around, and the alien just goes, "Ah!"
Yeah.
And it's the most comical. Ah, I've got you.
Yeah.
Even I didn't find that.
I think
scary.
I think that's the scene that's aged the least well in the whole movie.
Yeah.
But mine all have really weird names, and a lot of I've got like 4 cards with the word pain in the title.
I had several.
You haven't got liquefy the pain. You haven't got liquefy.
There we go. Liquefy the pain. Okay.
You haven't got the.
My custom spell is named after my Rubik's Cube. Cube of Lamentation.
Ooh.
Why can't I solve this?
That's what I call Rubik's cubes.
What does lamentation mean?
It means you lament about it. But anyway, a lament is a solemn, melancholy memory, a lament about a lament is. I mean, generally it's a song, isn't it? A lament is generally a mourning song, a song of mourning.
Like
Morning with a U.
No, it's good morning.
No,
I think that's literally what lament is.
As in sad.
So I think a lament, the noun lament.
As in sad, I have to get up and go through another day.
Yeah.
The noun literally means, I think it is specifically a song of mourning, but the word these days is it's also used just to mean a state of sadness. To lament something is to mourn it almost.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, so if you lament something, it's to mourn it.
Have you got all 6 of your cards?
Yes.
The correct ones.
These are yours, sorry.
That's my deck.
Do I put one of my fancy schmancies?
Shuffle in one of your custom spells.
Fancy schmancies.
Fancy schmancies. Shuffle one in, and then you're good to go.
You have to use the correct terminology, Mike.
Fancy schmancy.
And where's your deck live? Over here?
Yep. Mine will live over here with my discard here, I
We
think.
can possibly offset this slightly.
Do you
But
want me
then
to
where
budge
will I
up?
put my quests?
Like,
The active quests here and other quests there.
I don't care, Mike. That's your problem.
Well, I'm going to come over there and I'm going to cast magic on you until it's your problem.
The thing is,
Don't make me come over there and cast spells on
if you
you.
cast spells on me, then you're going to hurt yourself, so it's also your problem.
Yeah, but I enjoy that.
Yeah, you do.
This is my idea of a good night.
That means Rikkart is impossible to beat.
Yeah, you can't.
You gotta win
no
through
matter,
points.
this is a win-win for me.
Yeah.
this whole situation.
Do it again.
So, how do we then start the game?
I know this. It was about roses.
Crown goes to the player who last gave or received a rose, which I think is still Michael. So here you go. He gave one to his lovely girlfriend Rose not that long ago.
I have not given her Cedar Rose in quite some time.
This is an in-joke that people at home will not get, so I'm just making great YouTube content.
I knew it was a joke, but I don't get it either.
See, it's so in. Only
So it's
Michael
in,
and I
only
get it.
I'm like, ugh.
And Michael's just like, he doesn't even like this joke. He hates this joke.
What-
So really, I'm
what's the
doing this
joke?
just for me. It's,
Did you actually give her a rose, though?
I did.
This is acceptable that you would.
Chris's only priority here is that the actual criteria of the game are met.
Rules as
So-
written kind of guy.
I do believe there's a priority where we pick mages and things based on who has the crown actually, but you know we did it more diplomatically than that. And now that
Mike, can I just present you this rose?
I'm sorry.
That's not a rose.
It's literally a rose.
Now we have to argue over the semantics of whether or not the
has to be
resin
alive.
rose counts. Yeah. But what we're going to do now is I've randomized these wizard cells and we'll flip them over to find out where we start.
You can have it, Chris.
Do you want to flip this one first?
I just really hope I'm starting here because it'd be really convenient.
Nope, that's the white wizard. This one is removed from the game.
Anti-white. Oh no, I'm red.
White wizard.
No one is.
White wizard.
Ooh,
Go on,
shall
go on,
not
Michael.
pass.
Drum roll.
Purple.
That's
Ah!
me. Oh, good. That's convenient.
At least can I be here, Michael, there.
I would love it if Chris, you're over here.
Why?
Because
You
that
hate
would-
me. You hate me.
Because I hate you. Hey,
Yeah.
you.
Unbelievable.
I set this up deliberately.
Couldn't I at least sit? Can I swap with Michael?
That's me.
Mike gets the privileged position of sitting in the centre always.
Yes.
No, this is not the privileged position because I have to talk to both of you.
Do you want to leave and Michael and I just have a conversation?
I am off. I find it. Where's the key? I need to get out of here.
Hi, you'll never find it.
Have a fresh,
The winner of Black Rose Wars gets the key.
have a fresh air in 18 months.
It's getting very stuffy in
I've been in
here.
that corner playing Gloomhaven. A long, long time.
Well, we couldn't come within 2 meters of each other, Chris.
I know.
I need a new change of pants.
So let's see if we can get an actual round in now that before we finish this episode. So we're all in our areas. Chris, you got the treasure room here, which puts out instability. The armory and the pleasures room let you draw cards. So the purple rooms let you draw cards from your deck, from the top of your deck. This one, these two here, summon undead minions, little not very powerful ones. Yellow ones let you draw additional quests.
Yeah.
And the blue ones let you recover cards from your discard pile.
Cool. Bula.
And the red ones do damage to people who are near you. So
Yeah.
the main ones are... you did the Forgotten Spells. Very good. So the Black Rose Room will enable you to gain a Forgotten Spell, which is very, very powerful. And the Throne Room will let you gain the Crown, taking it from another player. But you, in addition to having to activate the room, you also will lose 1 victory point.
So we lose one.
Yeah, so you lose a victory point and gain the crown, which you may then immediately lose to an event. So that's only if you're unlucky, though.
So that's a risk.
That's the risk.
Okay.
Oopie doopie. All right, so we're going to start the first round, and we're going to start the round with Chris drawing an event card, which I shall do for him.
Wait.
We're off.
Here you go, Mike.
Cool, thanks, Chris.
No, wait.
All right, Chris, why don't you read this event?
I will, because the new setup is so good, I can actually read this without having to see down there. It says Rebirth at noon. Rebirth at noon. The Black Rose places 1 instability in each white room, I assume that is?
Grey room, but yeah.
I'm colourblind, guys, come on. Each grey room and each blue room.
Purple room.
Off. You can bleep that if you want. Because we've been very good so
So
far.
this colour and that colour.
No, purple and grey.
This is a constant issue for me. I can't.
Even I'm struggling, Chris.
Well,
I have to
also,
be honest.
I'm looking at on a screen, a green screen capture, which is altering the colour somewhat, right?
Yeah, it's probably all... Yeah, this is also making the colours less visible, I think, a little bit.
And I'm colourblind.
Yeah.
So, yes, Rebirth at noon. Black Rose is placing an instability in each grey room and each blue room.
Sorry. Is that it?
Purple room. God's sake.
So, there we go. This goes into the middle, and the Black Rose gains 2 power points.
Oh, it's cheating.
It's already winning, guys. Let's get it.
Yeah. Let's team up. Co-op game. All right. Next.
I'm in.
Is Quest, is that correct?
And then Michael's like, oh, I love it all of a sudden.
Quest.
Yep, so the second part of the Black Rose phase is that if you have a quest, you can ditch it and get a new one, but none of us do. So if you don't have a quest at all, then you may draw one.
Yeah, I'm shuffling the right cards, aren't I?
Yes, this is called.
Okay, I don't know if you shuffle them or not.
Well, they're about. Well, I'm sure that your shuffling will make it all the sweeter when I get exactly the one I need.
In player order?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That makes a difference.
Ooh, so these are secret unless they're revealed. So mine has a little trigger here, so it will become revealed at some point. But for now, it's a secret. So I'm just going to keep this a secret. And actually, do you know what? Just nobody look at the screen, and I'll share this with the people. So nobody look at the big screen that makes everything super big and in your face.
Yeah.
So this is the thing that I'm going to be doing, and hopefully I can do this, and I'll try to time it so I get some advantage out of it.
Can I understand this? This is quite clear.
Can I look?
Yes, you may.
Cool. And where do I keep this?
So it goes face down right here. And when it's completed, it goes face up on the other side. And they all have little points in the bottom right corner as well.
Yeah. Yeah. No. In fairness, it's really clear what this does.
Very good.
I'm having fun already. That sounds sarcastic, but it wasn't. I have a problem with sounding sarcastic. I need to go to
And Michael, I'm sure you grokked yours as well.
What's the next thing we do, Mike?
Okay, so that's the end of the Black Rose phase, and now we're going to the study phase.
Nope.
So we're going to pick first 2 cards off the top of our deck to have, and that's our starting hand as well. Because we don't start- yep.
No, 2, yes.
Yep, draw 2 cards, and now you can pick them up and look at them, which may help you make a decision, because we're about to make a decision. We're going to draw 4 cards from here, keep 2 of them, and return 2 of them to a discard pile as well. And I'm going to look at these.
Can you lose a victory point if you're on 0? Can you go minus?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I don't know if something says... Yeah, I don't know, because academically, if we're activating the throne room here that says lose a victory point, I would say that would be okay.
Yeah.
But if it said something like pay a victory point, and you didn't have any, I'd say you wouldn't be able to do that.
If a specific number is not specified for range, does that mean it has infinite range? As long as you've line of sight.
Yeah, if the text doesn't make something clear. I believe that the star is there some kind of caveat on the card.
So I have a mage star with no caveat on the card.
Yeah, I'd say any mage in line of sight.
It just says do X to the person you're doing it to, and the range is apparently a mage within star range.
So the only restriction is that you can't target mages in their cells. Cool. We are now reading 4 versions because each card has 2 halves. Like, what am I going to do?
Do I... Oh, we have to do this already? Okay. I can do this.
I can do this.
I'm ready to draw.
Yeah, me too.
Well, then, by all means, carry on. This phase is simultaneous.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So there's no reason to wait for
I
me.
can draw... I'm drawing how many again?
4 cards total.
As however I wish.
Yes, but don't add them to... Well, not from the Forgotten deck.
Yeah, of course.
And don't add them to your hand, because you must choose 2 to keep from the 4 you pick up. And return the other 2.
Return or discard face up?
The 2 that you don't keep are returned to discard piles face up.
Face up discard piles.
Yeah.
No problem.
I'll have 4 of the grey, please.
4 of the grey, Technomancy?
Yeah,
Okay. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4.
Thanks. I'll keep it simple.
I'd like a large cheese pizza.
I'm going to mess around a little more than that. I'm going to grab 1 agony. To get in on that. I feel that there's that Phantom. The Phantom of the Opera has a little bit of self-inflicted pain going on in his life. I'm definitely going to grab 1 more nightmare. Quite tempted by 1 alchemy. So I'm going to grab an alchemy. And I'm going to grab a second nightmare.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask.
And I've done that thing where I haven't put them all in my hand, which you specifically told me not to. So now I have to find the 2 that I think it was these 2.
I think I've answered my own question. Thank you.
Well, it's definitely this one. And... Sugar?
Sugar and spice.
Yeah, is that one.
So I think I might do some alchemy because I've never seen it before. And
Yeah, I took an alchemy.
Did you take alchemy?
I took 1 alchemy.
Okay. So you took 1 alchemy, and what else did you take?
I took an alchemy, an agony, and 2 nightmares.
Oh, how very diverse of you.
I'm a diverse kind of guy.
Yeah. Well, then maybe I'll take some shamanic and see what happens. Or maybe I'll just take more agony and just go full on Sir die a lot. Sir dies all the time. Oof. Ooh, now I'm going to take 4 alchemy, I think. See if I can get some good alchemy cards on the go. Just diversifying immediately. Here's a word that's not being translated. Instead of, I'm sure this is meant to say inflict, but it says infliggi.
Infliggi.
Which is probably Italian for inflict. None of the magic I have. None of the schools I'm a part of have the magic I need. Wham.
No, I'll do that one. I'll do that. Oh, man. Alright, in the
These are
discard pile.
never going to happen. I've picked the...
What did you take, by the way?
I took 4 alchemy.
Oh, for alchemy.
Yeah, but I'm regretting it.
Do you have anything that says convert?
Yes, convert means you take away things that belong to someone else and replace them with yours. So if you convert damage, you don't create more damage, but you change someone else's damage into yours.
Right, understood.
But it can apply to, anything. So look at the iconography, I guess. What is this? What is this? Why don't I have the cards I need? Oh, I picked the wrong decks.
I'm going to discard this alchemy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, man.
Is the next thing programming?
Yes.
And if so, there's no reason not to.
Yeah, go straight on to planning if you're ready.
Yeah. I'll be the guy who's always ahead so I can tell them, hurry up, guys. Hurry.
Yes, this is recognizable to me.
Oh, so you're finding it missing, you're the slow player?
Huh? No, I'm talking about the card I'm looking at.
I thought you
here.
meant us.
No, this is the one Michael struggled with
a
lot when he was trying to make it work for him. So I'm like, do I really want this?
So we have to lock in the direction, right, as well. So it's taking this discarded card as an example. I have to lock in that I'm playing Albify as opposed to Albify. Okay, they're both called the same thing. But I have to lock in which half the card I'm playing, correct?
Yes.
I can't flip it and then say, I want to use this half.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
It must be, you must flip it so that it's the correct one at the top, and if you put it up upside down, we will all go, oh no, so sad.
I'm going to flip them vertically.
Yeah, this is how you're instructed to do it, and there's an
Oh,
arrow.
is it vertically?
Yeah, they say flip it from the bottom up, and then use the arrow printed on the back of the card to help you make sure you've got it the right way around.
I think I got this.
The only thing then about that I wish they'd done the other way around, I wish the up arrow pointing up meant light side. 'Cause I think if bright is up and the dark side is down.
Yes.
It does point to the light, though, doesn't it?
No, if it's pointing up, which where you find the light in the world, it's actually going to be the dark that's up, which is actually the opposite to what I would expect.
Yes.
But as long as you remember that, I guess it's fine.
There's a little, if you actually look, there's a little arrow on the light side as well in the top corner to show that if you put the arrow pointing, and this card's green.
Yeah.
So if you put this arrow pointing down, when you flip it, this is the spell that will trigger. So if the arrow...
No, it's the way around. You have it pointing...
Yeah, so if this arrow points down and you flip it, the arrow spell will be the one that triggers. If the arrow points up...
basically the arrow's pointing is matching the back.
It doesn't have it.
Yeah, so it's... I don't know if that's particularly helpful.
I don't think
but,
so.
Not me, but other people might find it helpful.
That is...
My simple brain.
My simple brain is having a bad time. What kind of... Oh god, I'm trying to do like all these different spells, and I'm like, this is not...
This is hard, right?
This is hard. Why did I pick this one?
I tried to do loads of combo. This was the one that I played with last time, and but limiting success. Are you ready, Chris? Are you still reading?
Me? I'm almost ready.
Mike, you're already done, Michael. Good Lord.
Michael's overtaken me. He's like absolutely on the ball.
Told you, got it. You too. Go down. Doing fighting talk. I'm giving you chewed.
I can't wait to see your incredible turn. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm feeling really threatened. Right. But yeah, I think I got this. I think I'm there.
My turn is not very good. My turn is not very good. But that's okay. I should probably just stick to one school of magic.
Oh, I need to do me thingies. I've not even done me thingies.
Michael, you don't get any physical actions.
Okay, I'm good.
No? Why?
We decided.
I am
Because I'm
locked
too
in
slow. Too slow putting
everybody.
these out. That's it, they're gone.
Do you want to do one round of actions? Because we're like really out of time for the episode.
Oh my god, the episode is so long. Well, I might
There's
have
a lot of
cut,
editing.
I might have cut out a bunch
There's
of
a lot
that.
of editing. Sorry.
Unlike the live streams, which are pure. Okay, so Michael, your move then.
Do a thing, Michael.
Captain, I've played all my cards.
I'm moving.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Do you want to activate your room first?
No. But I can't do anything.
You can sleep.
You're teasing me.
Here's a useful tidbit for you, Chris. If you're defeated, you will go back to your cell, but you must at the very first opportunity move out, and that means use a physical action. If you're unable, there is a backup way to move called momentum, where you discard one of the spells you've prepared, and then you can move one space.
But you can only do that if you're in the cell?
Nope, you can do momentum whenever you want, actually, but you're forced to do it if you're in the cell.
Understood.
If you are in the cell after you've run out of actions, of course you can't leave
Could you discard any of them?
No,
or
it
has
must
to
be
this one or the next
one of the next ones in the programming queue.
One of the ones you'd also be
An available spell, exactly. And furthermore, when you use momentum, you don't get to activate it.
Makes sense. So, Michael, which way are you going?
So I'm going to come over here, because I've got to be aggressive, haven't I? So you two are over here, so...
Yeah, sure.
You don't
Goes
have
against-
to be aggressive, Michael. God, you're just choosing to be violent.
Come play with us.
Michael just showed up and chose violence today.
That one is a bit pointless, isn't it?
Yes, because
yes.
you would have no one to damage.
Yeah. So I'll go to the top.
It's the mirror room. Doop, doop. Yeah, I mean, that also is pointless.
Is it?
Draw a card from your discard.
Oh. This is pointless.
You have no cards in your discard. Wap, wap. Wap, wap,
This kind of sucks. Because I don't necessarily want to go in the throne room. Because I already have this.
That's true. Well, you could choose to move just one space. But actually, yeah, you can't actually reach any useful spaces.
No.
Why is this not useful?
This is a conspiracy.
Well,
They're
that
giving
is-
me the
I mean,
worst.
he can't move full distance
Oh, I see, sorry.
and do a useful room.
I tell you what, let's just go here and there's no point activating it.
Just hang out in the summoner room.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Okay.
Do you have a second action?
Do I?
Do I?
You could cast a second action.
I think I will. I think I'll cast this.
This is exciting.
Ooh, show it to the people at home. Tell them all about it.
Is it a trap?
No.
Well, then we can look at it. Is it the top
It's
half?
a mechanical archive. Gain a point. Search your grimoire for a card which contains the summon keyword. Reveal it, add it to your hand, shuffle your grimoire. Ooh!
Michael is beating us. What colour is he?
He's red.
He's red.
Right, so
Nailed it.
I need a word with summon, right?
Okay. You also create an instability in the room that you're in.
Well,
Look at you,
So-
repairing the lodge like a good boy.
Yeah, I told you I like cleaning.
Yes, you did mention.
So, literally, I have one that says summon.
Well, take it.
Well, show it to me.
Do you want to see it?
We don't
You
need to.
have to.
Do I?
No.
No.
Listen to my...
What do you mean? It said it on the card. It says show it to the table.
Did it?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Reveal. Oh,
Reveal
reveal
it
and
to the
hand
table.
it. Yeah, reveal.
Okay, show us all.
Show us your magical powers, Michael.
It's like I don't want to show you.
No, it's a secret.
It's private.
Massive production.
Remove one of your equipped undead. Summon a colossus within wild room. Equip some.
Is that what that means? Wild room, does it? Okay,
Yes.
and then the other half is Michael. Summon a cadaver.
Yeah, and give it an upgrade so it's like a better cadaver.
Cool.
Michael's cadavers are better than other people's cadavers.
No one has better cadavers than Michael.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Michael's got the best cadavers.
So where does this live now?
It goes in your hand. You won't have any cards in your hand because we played them all.
Oh. Okay.
So that's your only card in your hand.
Okay.
Put it somewhere
So,
where you'll
so it's
remember.
over to me or over to you now? It's over to me, right? Clockwise.
I feel like this is important, so I'm going to put that here.
Yeah, Mike, whatever you do, don't get confused.
Is it over to me now?
Too late for that, right?
I was like, too late. Right, I'm done. I've had 2 goes.
Are evocations worth more points or something?
No, that's so you can tell the difference.
Oh, just 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Is it me now?
Because you might have 3 cadavers.
True. Is it me now?
Yep.
Okay.
I always want to say abracadabra.
I'm moving 2 spaces south, please. I'm used to that saying south completely.
Whee!
I'm going to summon a cadaver.
Oh my god!
What do they look like?
They're the tiny little undead gremlin thingies.
I see.
I'll try to show them to you guys at home. You might be able to see these ones, actually. Because they're a bit darker plastic than the mages. Yeah, they're like little undead demon,
want me to-
horny demon thingies.
Horny demons.
Horny demons.
Oh, it's all gone.
Oh, he was close there for a minute.
He just looks alright. Oh, he looks bad again now.
No, he's a phase gremlin.
You should have painted him.
God
Yeah.
damn it, you're right.
Where's Ollie? He likes painting.
Because what Ollie really needs is more miniatures to paint.
God. I've started painting again, but I've stopped again. So I will start again.
So I've given him the evocation number 1 base from your pool of bases, and I'm going to put him in the room here with you.
So do I take a card for him?
Yes, the evocation deck is here. You find a cadaver card and put it into your number 1 slot.
Clever card.
Then you flip it over to find out what his stats are. Ooh, I'll show the people at home.
That makes perfect sense.
Hey guys, look at this, a cadaver.
He's very basic. He's got 2 movement, 1 punch, and 2 health.
But if he's equipped, like Michael's will be, then they have 2 punches. And they'll have additional stats from the equipment. It's almost like it's complete bullshit, and we should gang up on Michael.
Even waste can have dignity if used wisely.
I come in peace. I don't.
Right.
Mr. Hanky the Christmas pin.
So, what am I going to do for my second action? My next trick, I should say.
For my next trick, I will saw a woman in half.
It's got to be a woman, Michael.
Okay, my assistant. It's usually a lady. You need to watch Magic That Goes Wrong.
I haven't watched that yet, yeah. I'd like to see that.
Well, I'm just trying to decide if I want to play this or this. 'Cause I kind of want to play this more, my quick slot, but I also want to gain access to this one.
Progress your
Yeah.
bottom slot.
So I'm just trying to decide how I want to handle this. I think I might just do this next. Because I have the range to do it, so I might just do it now.
What you thinking?
I'm thinking about...
So I'm ready to go.
Your shopping list?
So I'm flipping up my quick slot spell, Hysterical Escape. It's a target within 2. I should give it to you. Target within 2. Mage within 2. So that's Michael.
Ooh.
Move the target up to 2 space. So I'm going to move him south twice. 1, 2.
Oh.
Assign an Umbra to the target, and the Umbra activates under my control immediately. So I'm going
and
to...
you create an instability in the room that you're in.
Well remembered, because I will never remember that. So I've got myself an Umbra.
So unlike other evocations, the Umbras are assigned to enemies. And you can see here that these are... We outlined the rules for these before. But it always targets the mage that they're assigned to. Apparently they're boys he is assigned to. You can run, but you can't escape your own fears, baby. Oh. No movement, 1 punch, and 2 health. Here you go, buddy.
So that
We have
is that
to
correct?
move this board up a bit.
And it immediately activates, so it hurts him immediately.
Come on,
Is that
Michael.
correct?
Let's go.
So does it immediately hurt him then?
If it immediately activates, yes, and that's a result of your particular spell that summoned this one. So it punches Michael for 1 damage.
Oh, 1 is it? Sorry.
Yep.
There you go, Michael. 1 damage for you.
Oh, don't put those there, Michael. These are your other custom spells that unlock in due course.
Oh, that's too much.
I just got punched. Give me a break.
So that's it. I'm done.
Nope, you have to put instability in your room.
Yes, sorry. Thank you very much. You're very kind to remind me. That's not my room. That's my room.
Okay, well that was a lot. So I'm going to have my turn tomorrow on Ready Steady Play. And this means actually tomorrow on Ready Steady Play, which is something I haven't done in a really long time.
It's so long.
I know. I think I say them jokingly on stream all the time. But of course there is no tomorrow on Ready Steady Play on the stream. It's just really long stream of
It's
consciousness.
really long today.
This first episode was a long one, but we had to get the game going. And now it's going. And we'll be back tomorrow to kill each other. In Black Rose Wars Rebirth. But don't worry, we come right back. It's not a big deal. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
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 What do you think?
I forgot to show people the Umbra.